I'm doing my 2015, sort of end of 2015, or 2015, end of 2014, Gaming Snapshot. And this is a response to retrogametech's video. If you haven't seen that, maybe I'll link it in the description. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that. First, I guess I'll talk about the TV. This is a Toshiba something or other, I don't know. This TV's probably about as old as I am, so I should probably get a new one, but I don't know. I like this TV. We'll start up here. This is the PlayStation 2. This is the slim model. That copy was just Gran Turismo 3. But yeah, so I got this used for cheap a little while ago. Cool system. It has a Logitech wireless controller, so I don't have to plug anything into it. Next up, you'll see the top of my TV, which is covered in these little things. You have the Bob-omb from Mario, Darth Vader, a mushroom, a Superman statue, the little guy from Monsters, Inc. who seems to have fallen over, a Hylian shield from Zelda, and a vampire duck, which I just think is kind of funny. And then you see these two speakers for my sound system. On the TV here, we have a system running, which is the Sega CD and Sega Genesis combined. So I just had this playing just because I like the music, and, you know, you get to see the cool little animation. But yeah, so the Sega Genesis, that is an original Model 1 with the Model 2 Sega CD. I have the Model 2 Genesis somewhere, but I don't have the right wires for it. I actually got it with the Sega CD. Next up is my Atari 2600 video computer system. Cool system. That was actually my dad's original system from, 1985 or whatever. Yeah, probably like 83 actually. I don't know, it might not work anymore because I tried it recently and it wouldn't boot up a game, which is unfortunate, but I don't know. So I might have to get a new one of those, which is unfortunate, but with things that old, it's kind of expected. Next up is the Sega Saturn. Sega Saturn is a pretty cool system. I don't really have many games that I love to play on it. I gotta get a couple good ones. It's a really cool system though. The Nintendo 64. This is actually my first gaming system, really ever. So, personal history there. Whoops, I just rebooted the Sega CD. Next up is my GameCube. Very cool little thing. I have a soft spot for the GameCube. I really love it. Back there you'll see the Retron 3, which is how I play my NES and Super Nintendo games. I don't have either of those original systems. This little gray wire you see here is actually for use with plug-and-play games. So, I have like, this kind of stuff, like the Ms. Pac-Man thing, and this just plugs into the back of the TV and has a pass-through, so I can plug all my stuff into there without having to worry. There's a VCR and a cable box, nothing really special there. Up here, we have the Xbox 360. This is an Xbox Slim, and the Nintendo Wii. The Xbox Slim I actually just got recently, which is a little weird, but I tend to buy systems when they're almost dying because they're really cheap. The Wii I actually got new. Over here is my sound system, and I actually do have all the things plugged into this. I don't use it a lot, but if I want surround sound, I could boot up this thing, and the TV is actually plugged into it. Then there's a CD player and a DVD player. Now, in terms of the setup, usually all of this stuff would be kind of under the TV in that little cavern there. Let's see if I could get a light in them there. I don't think I can, but yeah, normally they'd be in there. I just pulled it out for so that you could see it all. But yeah, that's actually, I guess I'll show you some of the games. These are most of my cartridge-based games. So you have Super Nintendo, N64, and the Genesis. there. And then under here is my NES games. This is Zelda 2, very cool standout cartridge. Mario, Mega Man, that sort of thing. If I have loose discs, I just store them in one of these things. You know, normal thing. That's a Saturn game. It's into Dreams. It's another Saturn game. Yeah, stuff like that. In terms of other games, I'll walk over to where I save them all. Yes, I do have a dog. And these are my Nintendo Wii games, stored over here. And then we get into the PlayStation 2 games, and my one-boxed Sega Saturn game, which is Myst. Up here, we have 2 N64 games, the only 2 N64 games I have boxed. Actually, I only technically have one boxed. This is like a repackaged box. This is a Banjo-Kazooie promotional tape, some Genesis boxes, and then all the GameCube. And then these are just like DVDs. Like this is a Mario Brothers DVD collection, and 2 of the Pokemon movies. So yeah. Actually, here's just a little Genesis cleaning system that I have for some reason. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.